afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to Throwbacks, where we talk all things cool and retro. First off, sorry about the voice, little sick as you can tell, but the fig hunt, the unboxings, the reviews never stop as we do post new content every single day. So with that, we got to get up here, we got to do some reviews. Today we're going to do a first time, well, close enough. It's a second time that I do believe, at least, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure this is the second time we've ever gotten official Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, action figures, where they depict their actual look in the movie. Now, during the release of the movie, they definitely had the movie merchandise and the movie Rangers. However, they were not modeled after their look in the movie. So, like I said, this will be the second time, I do believe. Bandai USA or whatever did do some like 4.5 inch, 5 inch figures of the actual Rangers articulated and all that stuff. And Ivan Ooze. Those are very, very good figures. Pretty expensive right now in the secondary market, especially the Black Ranger. But they are out there and they are available, but those are pretty much it. So if you're needing some Power Ranger representation, this is the way to go. Now the question is, are they actually good? Well, that's what we're going to find out today. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox all these guys and go through them individually and see if the Funko meets the rubber. Alright, before we get going here with the actual figures themselves, I did want to point out this nice little touch here by Funko with the "Have a nice trip, see you next fall" here on the lip, and "I'm a frog." Really, really like that. I can't tell you how many times as a kid I said, "Have a nice trip, see you next fall," ha ha ha, from the movie. But each box does have these little sayings from particular things that they say during the movie, and that's a really nice touch. I don't know if they've been doing that with all the products. Like I said, I'm not a big Funko guy, but this is kind of the fun of Funko, is clearly somebody paid attention to this movie, somebody paid attention to the property, and added these nice little bits here to make the packaging a little fun and give a little extra to those people who do who do actually unbox the figure. So I do appreciate that for sure. But let's go ahead and get into these guys. I know there's not a whole lot of detail, there's not a whole lot to get into, but we will do it all the same. We'll start off here with Rocky. Checking out the very cool armor details. Again, Funko does a pretty good job for what they are of getting that detail in. I do like the hands that are in a very ninja-esque pose there. I would like maybe a chase or an alternate version where you have the scanning head. This is the first wave of these, and I'm sure that that's going to come. I'm sure we're going to get these kind of alternate heads that have that. So something to look forward to. Hopefully in the future, maybe do alternate heads on everybody with weapons, stuff like that. But pretty cool there for Rocky. Next up, we're going to do good old Adam, the frog man himself. He's got his frog emblem there. Does he have the frog? Yep, frog is actually on the morpher as well. That's pretty darn detailed. Back of the helmet looks really nice. I think I saw he wasn't really standing up that guy. He's doing okay. That's kind of a big thing. These guys definitely have to stand if we're going to be having them in our good old fig fed here. Just kind of what I was talking about with those details. The glow-in-the-dark eyes here. A fun detail, but honestly, I would have saved it for something like a different version of helmets where you could have done this, because it just kind of is off a little bit when you're looking at all of them. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's not too bad. We got the bear hidden kind of up there, but it is there. There on the morpher. Does stand okay. So pretty nice there. Nope, knocking over guys all over the place. Let's get to the bad man himself. Let's get to Ivan Ooze. Obviously a very fun, cool looking Funko here. nice detail with the threading. I mean, they've gotten a lot better. Funko still just aren't really my thing, but I understand the like for them, and with the detail getting better and better on these guys, at least with the price point increasing to like $15, which is crazy for a Funko now, but at least you are getting some actual, like, Mattel level detail on some of this stuff, this Hasbro level detail on those things, just kind of within the, Funko, I'm not sure of the word there, but of kind of the aesthetics, I guess. Good old Billy, my favorite, with the wolf. Wolf looking very cool. Love these boots on them. These designs on these Rangers are so cool. And I wish somebody would figure out, and I know they've done unofficially licensed things, but man, I wish Hasbro would have gotten to it and found a way to get the movie Rangers in the Lightning Collection wave. It's just such a disappointment, but there is still time. I'm still alive and kicking. We do have the Pink Ranger here with their whip, the only one with her weapon here, and it does look really cool. It really adds to it. Definitely is a pose from the movie when she's on the stairs after she does the whip. She's got her hand there doing that. Her crane is definitely there, and crane there on the morpher as well. Again, detail on the back. Very fun, very cool looking Pink Ranger action there. And then, of course, we got to have the man himself. We got to have Tommy Oliver doing Tommy Oliver things. Got the Falcon there hidden in there. It's definitely there. It's just kind of hidden there. The head looks nice. Nice gold, metallic gold paint there. Looks really, really nice. Falcon there on that. Would have liked a Saba on the side. But like I said, again, that could be a future wave 2 where you've got, certain weapons, different helmets, things like that. Definitely would be interested in something like that. Now let's get to the big boy here. We're going to have to move our camera up a little bit. And this is the metallic Ninja Megazord. Obviously, we did get the Ninja Megazord in the regular toy line, and they did a quote-unquote movie version, which was just basically movie packaging. We never got an actual representation of the Ninja Megazord from the movie, and this kind of goes really right along with the actual TV show one. From what I can tell, this definitely is more TV show Ninja Megazord than the Ninja Megazord from the movie. Actually, it's very clear that is what we got going on here. This kind of, it almost seems like it's modeled after the mid 2010 ish one that they did with a little bit more chrome and things like that. But it's fun. It is what it is. This head is huge. A little gap here on the side. The connection, a little gold overspray. Probably could ship that off, maybe. No, I guess it's just there. You get a little extra gold there. You get a little gold bang for your buck on the side. Then on the back, you got the feet, and the detail is there. This is just kind of what it is. I have a few of these kind of mid-size Power Ranger guys, and I do try to collect all of these guys, but it's fine. It doesn't really fit with the movie guy, so I'm not really even going to put him with the movies. I'll put him over there with the regular Megazord, the regular Tiger Zord, things like that. I think this is where he finds his home, but let's go ahead and get everybody together and give our final thoughts on the first wave of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie Funko Pops. And there we go. The whole crew is together. Fun Funko action here. Funko doing exactly what it needs to do, and where I feel for my collecting habits that Funko really shines, and that is on these lines that people aren't taking advantage of. They're not making movie figures. They're not figuring out ways to get the license. Well, Funko steps in, says, I'll do it, and here you go. something I don't normally collect with the Funkos, but when they do bring a property that I want, that I'm interested in, I want that representation in my collection, that's where Funko really does what it needs to do to get my money, and that's good business, at least for me. But at the end of the day, those are just my opinions, and I'm sure that you have yours, and we'd love to hear about them in the comments down below. And while you're there, you might as well go ahead and like the video, and of course, subscribe to the channel, as we do post new content every single day. But for myself and Uncle PJ, it's time to get on out of here. It's time to throw one back, and we'll see you all next time.